This is the newly released Apple Magic Trackpad. It has USB-C, and let's just quickly unbox it and see what it has to offer. Since this is what I'm going to be using alongside my Mac Mini, you can see the price for it, 159 Canadian dollars. The student education pricing does not apply to accessories, unfortunately, but I think it applies to Apple Care Plus and just the device that you are buying. And you can see right here it says Magic Trackpad USB-C with the text USB-C and USB-C imprinted. You have the serial number and the color of it, the trackpad in white. You can get the black one, but the black one for me was $20 more. And this is how the front looks. Here we have an Apple logo imprint, and yeah, basically that's it. It has a pull tab right here. Turn it to the side like this, and there's arrow now will tell you where to pull, and it says pull this way. So if I pull it out, see, that's all that we have in this box. And now this is the new trackpad. You can see right here we have Magic Trackpad paperwork, and it has like a clip just that I can remove right there. And under this section, it's basically telling you switch on and off, set up your trackpad, USB-C charging cable, and other setup instructions. The other thing that comes in, I think it's the regulatory and compliance information for the trackpad, and we get a braided USB-C to USB-C cable. I probably won't even bother with this because it's just the same thickness as my iPhone 15 Pro or 16 Pro cable. And now this is the actual device itself. It has the power button right there. It has the USB-C port, and on the side, nothing special on this bottom. It's almost shaped like a MacBook Air. You know how the MacBook Air is thicker on the end, and the closer you come to the trackpad on it, it gets slimmer. So this is how it looks, and this is my first trackpad, believe it or not. And to open it, there's a pull tab right here. So let me quickly put it off. Okay, nothing else is left in here. It does have this imprint right there, but it doesn't come off. It doesn't have any stickers as well. And the white, if I was to compare it to like my keyboard that I'm buying it for, the white seems more wider. And I thought it was actually like a piece of clip or paper that's on top that I can peel off. But yeah, this is how it looks. It doesn't feel clicky or anything like that. It just feels like a glass top solid type of trackpad. And yes, it is glass, so if you pack it in a bag that's tight or you drop it, it has high chances of cracking. And yeah, you can see right there the power button on the bottom. Once you've removed the cover, you can see it has an Apple logo imprint and then some regulatory information right there. Hopefully you can see that. And side by side with the new M4 Mac Mini, you can see how the new Magic Trackpad looks. It's actually bigger. You can see how the size of it is compared to the Mac Mini. It passes, because this is where the Mac Mini ends, and the trackpad has this larger section, but then on top you can see right there. So now what I'm gonna do is quickly connect my Mac Mini to the power source. I'm already hitting the trackpad that's made out of glass on the edge of the Mac Mini, so don't be like me. Now let me power on my Mac Mini M4, and then we'll get it set up and then going and connect the trackpad and see. One thing I'm curious to see if this is going to work. I have my MX Master 2S right here, and I have a USB-C end connected to it. So I'll try it first and see if it connects to my Mac Mini and allows me to set it up with this mice. If it doesn't work, then I'll use the Magic Trackpad. So let me quickly connect it. HDMI connection, boom, that's done. Power button doesn't do anything if nothing is connected yet. And now let me connect the power cable. The power cable is actually pretty long. I think it's more than like 1.5 to 2 meters. And now if I connect it right here, let's see if it turns on automatically. It doesn't turn on or do anything. You can see the status indicator is still off. So let me quickly capture what this Mac Mini is going to be putting out. This is what I'm seeing with the Mac Mini before I press the power button. It's off right there. And now if I do press the power button, so this power button will essentially become useful if you need to turn on your Mac Mini. So if I press the power button, okay, it made the Mac OS sound, but this doesn't actually light up. I guess there's no need for it to light up because this is the underside. And now you can see this status indicator turned on. Just as an update, when I would connect my MX Master 2S by Logitech right here to my Mac Mini, you can see here my Mac Mini is powered on and connected. So even though the MX Master 2S is turned on right here and it's connected via USB-C, or it has this USB-A to USB-C adapter, I tried multiple ports. It does not work with the Mac Mini and it has to be set up using Bluetooth. But the problem with the third-party mice or mouse just like this is that it needs to be manually connected, unlike the Apple Magic Trackpad. And I also realized that when you connect the Apple Magic Trackpad using USB-C like this and you connect it to your Mac Mini and it's off, it still won't turn on, or you won't be able to use it as a hardwired mouse for your Mac Mini. So it has to be on, and the only way it pairs automatically is using Bluetooth. And the good thing about the Apple Magic Trackpad is that it pairs automatically by itself. Even when you have another Mac close by, the Apple Magic Trackpad automatically realizes which device is being set up and switches to it automatically. So that's something good that I found that Apple Magic Trackpad does that these other third-party mice don't do. If you are in the US and you're wondering how much this costs in US dollars, you can see the multi-touch Surface White goes for $129. And then if you select the black multi-touch Surface with USB-C, then that goes for $149. So that's the difference right here. I was hoping to compare using or comparing with the previous model just to see if there is any differences in the battery and specs, but from what I can see online, it doesn't seem like anything changed much. It's mainly just the USB-C port that has been added, but the general functionality of the trackpad is still the same. Even though the trackpad is more expensive than the Magic Mouse, I really appreciate the trackpad more because there is more multi-touch functionality that you can do with the trackpad as compared to the Magic Mouse. That's also new, by the way, and has USB-C. Certain applications will allow you to be able to do these multi-touch gestures and be able to rotate different things, multitask or swiping through different applications. It's more seamless and better using the Magic Trackpad as compared to using the Magic Mouse, and that's why I went with the Magic Trackpad. One thing that I really like about this Magic Trackpad, it really is magical in the sense that when it's off, you can't really feel any sort of presses, or you can't tell that it's a button, unless if you forcefully press the middle section right here, then you can see a little bit of movement. But in a way, you can't really tell that this is a button. It just feels like one solid piece of glass right here, and the size is just about right for me, for what I prefer and for the different applications that I use. I like the fact that right round, it has some sort of ceiling, or what seems to be like, so it's very tight and it's gonna be difficult for like debris or sand to be able to go in. Something that's cool with this Magic Trackpad is the fact that in the settings you can actually go in and make it clicky, or at least make it feel like a normal mouse if you want to feel the haptics feedback with the Magic Trackpad, or as if you're pressing a normal mouse. And when you go into the settings on your Mac, you have more options that you can customize. So basically, that's the new Magic Trackpad with USB-C that I've been using. This is my first Magic Trackpad and I bought it to go alongside my new Mac Mini device. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to test, and at the same time, if there's other devices you want me to check for compatibility for. So this is available and is supported with the latest Mac OS and iPad OS. You need to have the latest versions apparently, as it was not compatible with the old versions for some reason. And if you have an iPad too, it will work. If you have a Mac, of course, but other than that, that's the new Magic Trackpad for me with USB-C. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.